As a side station this week for our trampoline classes, you can put a box beside the trampolines and have the athletes practice doing their shape jumps off a box into a proper landing. Our fourth station for our tramp enters this week is going to be hand knee drop to front drop on tramp with mat, jumping to hands and knees, and then to front drop, making sure to reinforce tight body positions, having their elbows all the way out to the sides and their feet off of the tramp in their front drop position. Our second station for our tramp enters is going to be a backdrop on the tramp with the mat, going from one bounce, landing with their head on the tramp, arms and toes pointing towards the ceiling. Our first tramp station for our tramp enters is going to be a bum drop, half turn, two and another bum drop right away, and motorcycle. Our third station for our tramp enters is going to be hand knee drops. So they will go from a couple jumps, hand knee drop, up to feet. You can do this as many times in a row as you like. This week for both our tramp intros and inters, we're going to be working on our bridges. Obviously, if a kid's bridge is really good, you can use any variation of this, help them kicking over, lifting one leg or the other. And if it's too hard, you can use a box for them to either put their hands or their feet on to make it a little easier. This week for both our tramp intros and our tramp inters, we're going to be working on our donkey kicks. So they'll put their hands on the box and kick their heels higher and higher and higher, over and over and over again, as many times as they can, and then stop. This week with our tramp inters, we're going to be trying our power hurdles. If their power hurdle is good, you can add a cartwheel to the end of it. This week with both our tramp intros and inters, we're going to be working on a back handspring drill. So they'll start with their arms up by their ears, touch their toes, and slap up as fast as they can to an open hip. Make sure that their back is pushed right up against that cheese mat before they go. If they're too far away, it won't work. Okay, this week for our tramp intros and inters, we're going to be doing some really high jumping routines onto a height. So this can be a crash mat or whatever mats are nearby. You can stack more mats on to make them higher for your kids. Routine-wise, you can use any of the shape jumps to combine them for a straight jump, a spotter jump, and a dismount, and a motorcycle landing onto the height.